Welcome back to the Michael Vincent Podcast. Today I want to talk with you about something that is so profound, so important in your every moment, and that is your conscious attention. You see, where we place our attention is where we place our energy. And where we place our energy is what's going to grow more in our lives. And you have the wonderful ability to choose where you place that attention in every single moment. Things may come up. You may have thoughts or feelings that may come up, and you have a choice to engage in it or to dismiss it. And depending on your choice is going to determine your outcome, your results. So when anything happens in your life, become aware of it. Don't just react. Become aware of it. What does this mean? What is this trying to tell me? Or what is this in its entirety? Like, what is there a negative emotion associated with it? Am I wanting to get jealous, or maybe envious, or have anxiety, or frustration, or sadness? Or are you going to let that pass, give it a moment, relax, don't engage in those thoughts that come up, let it pass, and see it more clearly? It's really hard in those moments to do that because maybe you're so in the habit of engaging in those thoughts, engaging in those emotions right away, that they've become part of you, part of your program. And you engage in those without even really thinking. But the next time something comes up, take a moment between what happens and your response or what you do. There's a space, and within that space you can either react or respond. So it's important to become so consciously aware of the thoughts and the feelings that you are engaging with on a daily basis, so that you don't feel any feelings that you don't want to feel, or any thoughts that you don't want to feel, because it's a habitual pattern of behavior for you to constantly engage in those thoughts or those feelings. Because the truth is nothing is good or bad, everything just is. So in that moment, if something bad happens that you believe is bad, take a moment to really feel it out and see from a higher perspective what it really is. Because there's situations that happen to me with other people, and I'll get frustrated and I'll think, gosh, they always are like that, or it's always like that. That situation is always like this. And it may be, but it also may be that, yes, that's happened in the past, but right now it's something different. Because every moment is a new moment. You don't have to define someone or something or some situation based on how it's ever been in the past. This is a new moment. Yes, it may look like that, but it also may not. So take it in this moment. Because we're all changing. We're all different each and every single day. Each and every single moment we have a choice to be different than we were before. And that's the beautiful thing about this life. It's just that most people have developed this idea of someone or something or some situation, and they always look at it as that now because it hit them with such emotional intensity in the past. So it's programmed them to look at the TV and see the news and think, oh my gosh, this is all true, or oh my gosh, this is all fake. There's moments in our lives that had such heightened emotion that it's caused us to feel certain ways about things, people, places, things, situations. And it's on us to come to it in a clear mind. Because if we're already coming to it in a way that we've been programmed, you're not going to see it clearly. You're not going to see it the way it really is. You're going to see it in a distorted view of reality based on how you are. Because we don't see things how they are. We see things how we are. And that's the truth. So think about what it is that you're actually looking at, or the situation that you're in, and try and see it in the clearest mind as possible. Because where we place our attention is where we place our energy. And where that energy goes is what's going to be created more in our lives. So if we look outside and we think, gosh, the weather's so bad, and every day we say that, we're going to be programmed to think that way each and every single day, regardless if the weather's actually good. And it's the same thing with our lives. If we think our life is so hard or so bad, or we always get this result, then that's always going to be the case. But we have the choice to give our conscious feelings, our conscious attention to that way of being. It's a story that we're telling ourselves, because everything out here is an illusion. It's what's really going on behind the scenes that's creating what's out here. But it just takes time for it to create. It may not be instant manifestations, but it does manifest in form. Everything that is in the thought form is moving to the emotional form, to the physical form, and back again. That's the creative process. From spirit to mind to body. From ideas to feelings to actions. Thoughts, feelings, and actions. That's how we create the results in our lives. It's through the thoughts, feelings, and actions. So I hope you took something from this video today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other channels, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. Put out all this great content for you to raise your awareness and enjoy more of life. And I'll see you next episode.